Virgo season. The sun is currently in the constellation of Virgo, and we are going to be tracing the movement of the sun on this YouTube channel for some time to come. You know, when we look at the winter solstice, the summer solstice, the spring or autumn equinox, all of that is about following the sun. Even Christianity and other religions are practicing following the sun, even though they might not be aware of it. So keeping up with that same concept, we are going to be focused on the sun's placement over the next 30 days or so in Virgo season for this particular reading. Now, the biggest message of Virgo season is to take the blindfold off. There are some very, I'm not even going to say difficult truths, but tedious truths that you really need to kind of take a look at so that you can move yourself into some form of stability for later. So imagine you're working towards something and new things get introduced and some of those things get taken away, and there's some sort of adjustment period that happens. 1:11 on the clock. And then after that adjustment period, you have to go and reassess all your plans and go back to the drawing board and kind of restructure how you're doing things with all the new pieces that you do have and the old pieces that you don't have anymore. And none of that is bad, right? It is important that we're getting rid of certain things, 1s and 3s on the clock, and we're opening ourselves up to new tools, access, and resources for things that we need moving forward. But you need a solid plan to go along with this. So going back to your drawing board and restructuring a new blueprint is where you're going to find success. You could either sit and look at what was and what isn't and how blah, 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 and what da, 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 da. Or you can actually start looking forward at the things that you need to be moving into. Those things most prominent in your life that you should be addressing during this Virgo season are all related to your economic pillar. Now, this could do with everything from your family to your job, what it is you do for income, 222 on the clock. Today, if you're listening to this, August 23rd, this is the last day to get the $99 Life Purpose Special. This is a $1,200 service, but I have offered it for $99 over this weekend, 2s and 3s on the clock. And so you have until 11:59 Sunday, August 23rd, to grab a slot. Now, when you go on my calendar, you're going to see all of the slots in August are taken. You can grab a slot for the month of September. But you should be focused on your economic pillar from now until the next 30 days or so. That is not just money. That also deals with all aspects of your home life. That also deals with all aspects of your livelihood, right? And so beautification is a key word in Virgo season. Organization is a key word in Virgo season. And structure is a key word in Virgo season. So how can you beautify your home? That's by cleansing and clearing space, making sure everything is neat and tidy, everything is where it goes, bringing some form of life inside of your home, some flowers, a plant, a pet. You feel what I'm saying? Organizing the things in your house. Maybe you need to go through and reorganize your closet. Maybe you need to reorganize your daily schedule and routine around your house. Maybe you need to bring more structure to your day-to-day life and how you deal with your family, right? Are you carving out family time? It's been such a very busy summer, 3s and 5s on the clock, and I've been doing this, that, and the third with my daughter. But one thing we haven't done in a couple of months is a movie night. We typically do movie night together. And we've been on a bunch of other things together, thankfully. But that's still something that is not on the list that I like to keep on the list, 4s and 1s on the clock. So after we get past her birthday, which is tomorrow, and her trip to this show, which is over the weekend, when we get back, that's going to be part of what I'm structuring, 4s and 2s on the clock. So ask yourself, what is it that you're restructuring for your family life? Now, let's talk about money. How are you deriving income? Do you like the way that you're deriving income? Is it enough income for your current needs? Then is it enough income for your current wants? Is it enough income for your future goals? how do you see yourself deriving income in the future? And when I say in the future, I mean from this second, right, 4, 5, 6 on the clock, all the way into your future. I don't know how old you are listening to this, but that could be another 50, 60, 20, 30. I don't know. What is your plan for what you're doing for yourself? Get very clear, organized, and structured in that regard. You're going to have a bright idea come to you once you start showing consistency, 851 on the clock, with whatever it is you're working toward. So once, if you have done the work, then you should be currently in the eclipse space of observing the pivot. The eclipse window is about to close. You should be very clear coming by the end of this week on the direction that you need to be working in at this current state and time. If you got the life purpose session, then for me, you're going to know exactly what you need to be doing every step of the way. But if you're just observing the pivot, please pay close attention. It's not the forefront of what's happening, because that might be where you're emotionally caught up or overthinking. It is what's behind it. What is the backdrop to what you're being directed to? What is that? What does that look like? You need to start creating a solid plan for implementing that in your life. Excuse me. Once you have clarity on what the idea is, it's going to take organization and structure for you to be able to execute this. So like if you get your house in order and your schedule and your routine in order, then it's going to be easy for you to implement this new idea. But if you're scattered 6 and 3s on the clock like you are or have been, then you're not even going to be able to receive the message of what this new thing that you should be doing is. 6 and 4s on the clock, and even if it comes to you, you're not going to be able to have the thought, energy, effort, or time to put into creating it and materializing the thing if you're not organized and structured now. So please use the energy to get yourself organized and structured, and don't wait. 7:07 on the clock. It's important that you don't wait, because these things are coming to you during Virgo season. So you want to be as early in the season, which is now, as you possibly can, being very clear, focused, structured, and organized. All right? 7s and 2s on the clock. Peace.